Welcome. Hey guys. This is your daily tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot here on Astrology Motivation. This is my second YouTube channel. I got some sleep. I needed it. How does this energy or reading relate to you? Well, this is a general tarot card reading. So it's one tarot card reading. So it's not going to pick cards specifically for you, but the cards are for you. My faith is that we attract the messages and information that we need to hear. It's kind of like that old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And I'm not saying that I'm going to be your lifelong teacher. What I'm saying is that the message that's going to come out here is something you need to hear. And the reason we know that is because you were drawn to be here. You may never have even been attracted to tarot or any kind of spiritual kind of experience before. But it's just like stepping in your car and turning on a radio station you never listened to and hearing something that made everything make sense. You were drawn to this reading, or you, more specifically, your energy pulled the reading to you because you needed to hear something in it. And so take a listen and maybe subscribe to the channel and then ring that notification bell so that you know when I go live tomorrow, and you will be able to join in the live chat so that you can talk to everybody else on here too. Because the community here, the people here, they're really great. And I hope that you can participate. If you're really into astrology, I'm an astrologer too. And I will always start this reading with, what are the charts doing? What's going on in the charts? What's the astrology for today? On this channel, I also upload another video called Weekly Astrology Forecast, where I go over the astrology for the entire week and I summarize it in ways that you can understand how it's going to play out in your life. I don't go deep into astrological terms because not everybody understands them or knows them, but I have had some requests to do another video to go into deep astrology, which I am thinking about. That takes a lot more work. But anyway, if you are into astrology, you're going to get a little bit of astrology up front. Then we're going to get into the tarot card reading, and we chit-chat along the way. So join in. Even if you are watching this reading after the chat is over, thank you, first of all. And second of all, leave a comment because I read your comments. I always want to hear your voice. Unless you're a troll, in which case I will delete and block you. But most people on here are wonderful, blessed souls, and I'm very happy for your comments and your shared experiences. I wanted to talk a little bit about, first I want to talk about a little bit about what happened to me today yesterday. Actually, it's been going on all week, over on Born Without Boundaries Tarot. I have been so tired and exhausted, and I think it's just catching up to me, like the whole move. It's just catching up to me. The time difference. I lived in California for 2 years, and now we're 2 hours ahead, and everything is just catching up to me. So and you can see that in slip-ups that I don't even know that I'm making. That's how tired I am. I uploaded the wrong video to the Aquarius YouTube video. I uploaded the extended to the YouTube reading. And so what I ended up doing, because there are people who actually paid for the extended, I uploaded the YouTube reading over there so that you could see that video. If you paid for it, you deserve to see another video. And then this weekend, I'm going to upload the YouTube Aquarius video so that everybody can see it. Because I know you want to see it, and I messed up. So I apologize, but I didn't even know it. I didn't even know that I was doing it. I didn't even catch it. The day later when I was going back to tag everything, I was just so tired. And then last night when I was recording the Taurus reading, which was such an extraordinary reading, it gave me goosebumps and shivers, and it's so powerful. But check this out. When I use my phone to record, which is what I do most days, I just use this. I'm on my computer now, but when I record my weekly tarot card readings and my weekly astrology, I use my camera and I use a microphone. When I was recording this is my microphone, and it goes on my little lapel, and then it hooks into my phone. Well, guess what? When I was recording the Taurus video last night, I hooked it into my phone, which meant the microphone was activated, but I forgot to pin the microphone onto my lapel. So I left it in my drawer and it recorded from under the table. So everything you hear in the Taurus video is muffled, and every time I move my leg or clink the cards, it sounds like boom, boom, because it's recording from inside the table. And there was nothing I could do to fix it because I can't get the reading back once I've done it. And it was such a fucking incredible message that I was like, I know it's going to be harder for them to hear it, but I want people to hear it because it is an incredible message. And the extended's just like that because I didn't know. I was so tired. I had no idea that it was happening until it happened. And it got so bad today that I missed my first yoga class. So I signed up for a later one, forgot that I put my phone into my purse, couldn't find my phone. I'm driving, I get lost because the area is still new to me. I just moved here. I forgot which street I was supposed to turn down, missed my second yoga class, came home, looked for my phone, couldn't find it. It was in my purse. I don't think I have Alzheimer's. I don't think I'm getting dementia. I think I was so fucking tired that I didn't even take my backpack, my purse off my back. I plopped on the couch and fell asleep with my dog on my chest. I was so fucking tired. I didn't even realize how tired I was. So I want to thank you all for your patience and your kindness. I want to thank you all for looking out for me and leaving comments. That's why I keep my comments on, because you guys are informative as fuck. You know, you tell me what's up. And you guys were so great. You were able to tell me, oh my God, when that something was wrong, that something was wrong with the Aquarius video, that something was wrong with the Taurus video. And I just hope that I was able to clearly communicate to everybody what was going on. I'm going to tell the story again when I go live on Friday, tomorrow, over on Born Without Boundaries Tarot for your one-on-one question and answer session. Yeah. And then on the members only, we can really go, for those of you who are members only, we can go deep into every detail. You can ask me any question you want. You know, we get really, really personal and wonderfully intimate, respectfully intimate there. And that's why I love the safety of the memberships. You know, that's what the memberships were built for, so that people will be safe and that we can go deeper into the astrology and go deeper and share more about our lives and ask questions that we might not want to ask in such a public format. Like, that's what the memberships are for. That's why I designed them. So yeah, so just so you better understand the two snafus that happened on my channel this week. Another thing that happened on my channel this week that I will definitely be talking about. This is Born Without Boundaries Tarot. And this is something that I am really, really excited about. If you can see it. I officially have reached my 100,000 subscribers. That's right. Born Without Boundaries Tarot officially has reached its 100,000 subscriber mark. It has been 3.5 years. Thank you so much, Intuitive Tumbleweed. And for those of you who've been leaving messages to me, I'm sorry if I haven't responded. I'm still not very quick right now. But I am, thank you so much, guys. I've got to do something to celebrate. I'm working, I'm thinking, I'm taking ideas from my sister and sister-in-law now. Like, what can I do to celebrate? You know, like, what can I do to give back to you and just say thank you? What do I have the energy for? You know? But I really, really want to do something very special. I just do. I just want to do something really special for you guys. I really do. So I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. I promise. But also a way to celebrate. Oh, hello, Attila. I'm so glad you could be. Is it Attila? No. Oh, no. Okay. But I'm so glad you're here. It was Alfonso. God bless you. 3.5 years it took me to get there. And I don't know why it took so long. My channel was a huge explosion when it started out, and then all of a sudden it died. And I don't know why it died. I did have an SEO specialist work out why that happened to me. And it turns out I probably did it to myself. We're always our own worst enemy. But I just never stopped. I never stopped. And I was never going to. I refused to stop. I never wanted to go back to the corporate world. Though I think if I had to, I would. But I was determined. I believed in something, and I loved doing it, and I loved loving what I do, and being able to do that full time. And I think everybody has a right to that, even if that is working in a corporate office. As long as you love what you do, I think everybody has a right to make money doing something that makes them happy. And as long as you're working your ass off, then you're a healthy, thriving part of society. So, and I have 7 days a week. I've been working for the past 6 weeks. So 7 weeks. So, I'm really grateful for all your love and support. I'm really grateful for all your advice. I'm really grateful for all the laughs and all the tears and all the intimate parts of your life that you share with me. I'm really, really grateful that, I don't know, I exist, that I get to do this. I'm really grateful. I'm so happy and so grateful that I get to do this for a living. So thank you guys so much for being a part of that. 100,000 subscribers is it's a very big deal. I mean, I know there are many YouTube people with many more, like millions of subscribers. But I think that 100,000 mark it's on its way, right? And I read somewhere, and I was listening to somebody's other YouTube video recently, and there's only like not 69%, but like 0.69%. So it's not 69%, it's 0.69% of any YouTuber makes it to 100,000 subscribers. And I have to give myself some time to just pray tonight. Just have some private time with God to acknowledge how amazing that is. And I think that will be a very special moment for me too. And I need just a little bit of time to be able to do that intimately between me and my universe. But let me share this moment here with you now and express my gratitude. Thank you guys. Thank you. And I got to think of something special, dude. I got to think of something special. I should order one of my t-shirts. For me, yes, but also for members. I would love to distribute them to members to just really that takes getting people's mailing addresses and stuff. And I don't have any system to be able to do that. I don't know how to do that. But maybe I could definitely come up with a discount code, right? So that maybe you could go do it yourself and get 70% off or 80% off or something like that, just so it's like a celebration of, it'll just make it easier. Maybe I could do that. I don't know what they'll allow me to do on that Teespring company that you have to deal with through YouTube. So, but I definitely would like to celebrate it. And I'm so excited about the t-shirts that I want everybody to share them. So that's just another thing. I know you came here for a tarot card reading. What's up, Yvette? How you doing? Oh, God bless. Oh, thank you so much. Let me just try to read some of your voices. Sometimes I wish I could actually hear your voices. Oh, thank you, Sharon. God bless. I get, I do. I don't even think about it. I do really care. I fucking do. Make too much sometimes. I really have a hard time reading these. Oh, thank you so much, Taja. Tija? If I pronounce your name wrong, give it to me phonetically and I will learn how to pronounce it correct. Hey, Mohammed, God bless. Guidance by spirit. Yes, absolutely, sweetheart. So that is what we are here for. Fair is fair. Today is October 20th, Thursday. What the universe is telling us. And remember, the universe is a reflection of God, but God is bigger than even the universe. Because somebody had to create the universe. Maybe it wasn't a thing. Maybe it was an energy. So I don't know. And I kind of like it being mysterious. I'm not that person who wants to know everything, but I am that person who's curious about knowing more about everything. You know what I'm saying? But I don't necessarily want to get to the bottom line. I want to get to the bottom line and then discover that there's a deeper line. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have Scorpio somewhere. Let's go. Oh yeah, my Uranus is in Scorpio. So today we have both Neptune and Jupiter squaring Mars, which is putting a lot of pressure and causing a lot of distraction, especially for Mars and especially for Aries and Scorpio. But I think it's also driving you forward because remember, squares are challenges to make you stronger. And so I think it's pissing you off just enough. It's almost like I got to get shit done, but like all this craziness and fogginess is really irritating the crap out of me. Maybe even just my own mindset or people deceiving me or, just bullshitting me or throwing me bullshit all the time. Kind of done with it. Did you send me a unicorn, Kajal? God bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much. I love unicorns and I love rainbows. So thank you so much for that. God bless you. You're such a blessing. And keep me posted on your studies. I can't wait to have you tell me that you've begun them. So yeah, so there's just this intensity of just kind of just sort of no more Mr. Nice Guy. Just being so irritated that we want to just fuck shit up. And then we have a beautiful trine between Mars and this conjunction, this Sun Venus conjunction, which is also square to Pluto. Now, square to Pluto is just intensifying everything. And I got to say, the way this energy today, or the way this energy in general, I'll tell you as an example, and please let me know the example of how it's playing out in your life. I drove myself to the bone. I was ruthless with how I pushed myself. I just didn't stop until I completely crumbled and had to collapse. And I think that is just the mentality of the moment. It is when you're really done, you're done. And your body will just give out. And I don't mean in a horrible way. I just mean in the way that, like, that's just how things are going to be. It's like you have driven yourself as far as you could drive yourself, and you've shown God, the universe, spirit, that you are that driven and this is your momentum. And so there's no question as to what you really need in your life and what you really desire in your life, and that you are not going to settle for anything less. And I think that was an important statement to make. But when you hit that wall, take a nap. Be in tuned enough with the universe to know when it's time to stop, so that you can let the wall crumble and you don't do any unnecessary damage to yourself. And I do mean this metaphorically, by the way. I don't want anybody out here ramming into walls. Yeah, so let's get into the reading. Oh, I'm sorry. Saturn is still trying to Mercury, which means that we're going to be very, very there's just this energy of efficiency when it comes to sharing information and figuring things out and being able to plan ahead. And then Saturn is square to Uranus, which means the old and the new are battling it out, and I think that they should battle it out. Let me tell you why I think it's important, because not everything old is bad and not everything new is good. And change has to happen to allow the good to come out. And that means some of these shitty new ideas have to get the fuck out of the way. And all those shitty old ideas, or all those really great old ideas, have to get cleaned off. We always assume that it's the old thing that's bad and it's the new thing that's good. And that's a bunch of fucking shit. Sometimes the old thing is the best thing and it's lasted a long time because it was worth it. And sometimes the new thing is the dumbest shit you could ever come up with. So, the fact, it's really encouraging to me that Saturn and Uranus are are battling it out, or they have that healthy tension of the square between them, because it's forcing us to look at things really objectively and get a clear idea of, okay, but what should stay and what deserves to stay, and what is still needed, and what has to be renovated, and what is completely dynamically new. And I think the most dynamically new thing you could do is be objective and be willing to keep the things that we deserve to keep, and be willing to think out the box and try all the new ideas that are out there. Let the stupid ones go and let the good ones stay. That's I like the fact that they're duking it out, because what I think is, what I ultimately am seeing, and if you're an astrologer, please do disagree with me, the Saturn square Uranus to me is a quality control. That's what I think it is. And I like it. I think it's a positive thing. So let's get to the cards. Hey, Earl. Thank you, sweetheart. God bless you. God, what message do you want to share through me today? Change. You can't make that up. Oh, Kajal, you gave 2 donations? God bless you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Oh, and you gave me the rainbow. You're so awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I got a unicorn and a rainbow. Thank you so much. We have this. We have change. 2 of Pentacles for me. There's 4 2s in the deck, right? 4 2s in the deck. There's 4 2s in the deck. But the 2 of Pentacles for me as a reader, I'm just most drawn to it when generic change, as in not just changes to your money, specifically because Pentacles is usually money or material value, but just changes in general. Things are shifting. And remember, it's only bad if you don't use the energy correctly. Oh, there's a Tower moment here. There's a shock. So it might be a shocking change to your money, your finances. It will not mean that you don't have money. It just may mean you don't get as much as you thought you would, or that you have to make a financial shift really quickly and start making money another way. We'll get into it. Let's see. Maybe change the relationship you have with your finances. That could be the change too. But here we have 10 of Swords, which means there's a complete ending. Being completely finished. Something being completely over. Completely ruined. Okay. That's early on. So there's something here that is just done and over with. Let's see. Let's keep going. 3 of Pentacles is here. It comes up. It's interesting how it's darkest before the dawn, right? There is, can you see this, guys? Yeah. There is, let me just do this. I'm still here. We have the 2 of Pentacles, we have the Tower, and we have the 10 of Swords, and then the 3 of Pentacles is here saying it's almost like you had to break through and be completely decimated to stop making it so much necessarily about just making money, and what about really doing things that you love to do. But 3 of Pentacles is more people really appreciate you. And when everything seems really down, and for those of you who have felt like completely ruined or destroyed, especially with material things, 3 of Pentacles means that somebody's really about to appreciate your work, and somebody really does appreciate your work. King of Pentacles, this is a person. This is usually a masculine, who is very forward, very trustworthy, very, very kind, very giving, very good at what he does, very good at money, very good at finances. And then in the center, look what comes up. We have our Star card. It is darkest before the dawn. And now we have our Star out again. So there is a wish come true. What is the wish that you made? An aspiration accomplished. Or maybe it could be raising your standards. Oh, something is here. We have the lovers. We have the lovers. We have somebody who's really attracted to you. This is Gemini energy. Maybe they are a Gemini. Or, it is what it is. But then stop, because look at how the cards mess with us. We have the single person card right afterward. Nine of Pentacles means I'm very happy with myself. I'm very happy with my own worth. What I'm thinking is a connection comes and happens that helps you discover your true value. I've gotten this message for a long time. You guys have been watching my dailies. You know what I'm talking about. There is this sense of somebody coming in to help because you can't do it by yourself. There's just a different perspective that you actually need, and it's going to create this momentum, this real true connection between the two of you. They are somebody who, well, this is one-on-one. They're attracted to you or attracted to what you have. Somebody that really, let's put it this way, let's make it as generic as possible, because for some of you, this isn't pertaining to romance. They see your value. This person absolutely sees your value. They cannot kind of take their eyes off of, wow, this person really has got the it factor. And I want to help them. I want to encourage them. I want to guide them. I want to give them this opportunity, or I want to fuck the shit out of them. There you go. There you go. Somebody else just donated. Oh, God bless you, Alfonso. Thank you so much for your donation. I'm sitting here trying to read it. Straw that broke the camel's back, the 10 of Wands. I think that in this configuration of the cards, so this isn't the traditional interpretation of 10 of Wands in reverse, I think this configuration of the cards is simply saying it's over. The back-breaking bullshit is over. You don't have to break the back. This is the straw that broke the camel's back in order to liberate the camel, because he was taking on too much. Taking on too much. Taking some work, lifting some work off your back. Also, finally clearing up some of this, like, why have you been working so hard? This is clarity on that you don't have to work so hard, right? Like, somebody's really going to offer you some really good news, some really good assistance. Let's put it that way. They're going to take a huge burden off of you, is what it's saying, and lead you to a great deal of money, a great deal of opportunity and abundance. So your finances are changing, and you thought you just crashed and burned, but it was this crash and burn that actually drew somebody's attention to you, so that they can really help you. They can really, really like dig in and help you. And for some of you, it very well might lead to something else. Okay, so now that you got that, I like to look you in the eye. I do. I like to look you in the eye. Let's finish this. Let's do it. It's definitely got to do with a working relationship. It's also something that you can nurture for a while. This is healthy and long term. This is being able to make the most out of the work that you've been doing, as well as profiting day to day and seeing some abundance. It's like harvest. It's like the harvest. This is like, guess what? You're going to harvest. It's like somebody comes into your life and makes you realize that the fruit is already there. You just didn't know how to pick it. You didn't have the tools to get to it. Well, they have the tools. You grew it. You created the abundance. And then they're just like plucking it for you to help you put it into the right place. And this could lead also in another direction for some people. Let's go to the moon card. I want to get some moony energy. Yes, love it too. Me too. Me too. And remember, you guys do not have to freak out. Like, well, I love my current, I'm like, of course, I love that you're in love. That's great. So just like let it resonate and pertain to the area in your life that you're feeling this energy with. Okay. A new start is coming, and this is new moon. Guys, we're about to experience the new moon on October 25th. That is Sunday? I think so. I should just look at my calendar. I don't have to look at the chart. No, it's Tuesday. Next Tuesday. Nice. Ooh, it's the day after Diwali. Isn't Diwali a very happy celebration? Oh my God, that's so much fun. I know I'm not Hindi, but I think I want to celebrate it. It's very colorful, isn't it? Let me see. I know some of you guys can answer that question for me right off the bat. Oh no, so it's got to be do with lights. It's got to do with candles. Oh. Okay, this is so freaking pretty. I can't even handle it. So pretty. Oh, I love candlelight. I know the theme. I know the theme for my next 1 minute pick a card. Oh my God. Okay. But this is why this is so profound that this message came out. And this message came out to say that a new start is coming. New moon. Well, guess what? We have Diwali coming and we have the new moon. Let's read. I just want to read a little bit about it for those of us who are ignorant and don't know what it is. One of the most popular festivals of Hinduism, Diwali symbolizes the spiritual victory of light over darkness, good over evil, and knowledge over ignorance. A new start is coming. New moon. New moon. The 25th, Diwali the 24th. And new moon it's an eclipse. So you want to talk about change. I have told you, if I had to define change astrologically, the fact that we have all this energy in Scorpio directly in opposition to Uranus and Taurus, you want to talk about change. There is nothing as changey as that configuration. This is dynamic, profound change, especially since all of this shit is happening square to Pluto. Just stop. I mean, stop. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, it's happening square to Pluto. No, it's not square to Pluto. Mercury is square to Pluto at that point. So I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. It's happening in opposition to Uranus. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. And the fact that they were square to Pluto all the way up till then, that's fine. That's fine with me. Huge change. Dynamic change, powerful change that is fated, so you don't have complete control over it, or you've controlled it by already setting it up. Like you've already created this change and the dynamic breakthrough is bam, happening. Somebody said on my Gemini reading, they're like, the 25th, huh? I'm going to hold you to that. I'm like, all right, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. Okay. Let's have these cards talk to us. What do you got to say? What messages want to come through here? God. Past lives. So this is dharmic. I'm dealing with Pluto. And yeah, you're dealing with Pluto because there's a stellium in Scorpio, right? So past lives, you've led up to this. You see, this is creativity. This is Libra. Or this is partnership from a past life. Watch the Taurus reading because that there is that point of tension. Uranus is in Taurus right now. It's in opposition to this new moon, this dynamic change. I can't stress this enough. Watch the Taurus reading. I know it's going to be hard to hear because I know I messed up with the microphone, but it says, what is it? I have such a bad memory, guys. The name of it says it all, really. Your soulmate reincarnates, or your soulmate reincarnate better than you dreamed. Can you imagine that? I don't think you can. We're not really capable of imagining it, but I think that Taurus energy really represents all of us right now. because it's such a dynamic kind of focal point for what is building up to that new moon. This is Libra energy. This is partnership. Okay. And then we have, talks about Venus. Can I say any more? Past lives. This has been coming to you. This finally reincarnates. Could be somebody that you finally meet. Could be somebody that you finally connect with. Could be somebody, it's not like somebody's just born and it's just like you just find each other. Now, a lot of times past life lovers or soulmate doesn't have to be a lover at all. Though it can come in that package, it does not have to be. But this is somebody who has been looking for you. Let's put it that way. They've been looking for you, and whether you realize it or not, and whether they look how you think they're going to look, and I'm going to tell you they're not, because that's what the Venus Sun conjunction in Scorpio is about. They're going to look different. They're going to look weirder. You're going to have a kind of a twisted attraction, but not in a bad way, in an unexpected way. They're not going to be your normal type, but they're your person. They're your soulmate. And this is, you guys have been looking for each other. You needed them to give you their energy and their knowledge, and they needed you to do the same. And this is going to happen from both sides. They're going to, from your perspective, you're going to be like, oh my fucking God, you just made everything make sense for me. And you're going to do the same for them. And I don't think that you even understand the impact you're about to have on each other's lives. And I want to stay away from, sex or romance, because it's bigger than that. It's more powerful than that. Though some of your relationships or some of your meetings will include those things, they are not the focus here, because that's not the special part of this here. The special part is, this is a past life lover. This is a past life partner. And you have also been recreating yourself and designing yourself throughout your past lives to be able to experience this very moment that you are about to experience. And I think it's going to be absolutely extraordinarily beautiful. I really do. Cut off my head. Natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself, as God made you naturally attractive and lovable, inside and out. When we're strong enough to be ourselves is when we're strong enough to attract the person who's really meant to be with us. How would they recognize us if we keep disguising who we are? Let yourself feel all your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance. You already know. Spiritual protection. You are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. Control issues. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. I never knew what this card meant. This card confused the shit out of me. In this whole deck, now I get it. You keep thinking somebody else is out to get you. You keep creating these conspiracy theories in your mind. It keeps being about competition with others. You're wasting your energy. It's 100% about you. Go out there and be yourself and stop worrying about other people's reaction or how they're trying to get you. Nothing can put down what God made. And so just keep being you and forget about the rest. It's like you have so much strength in you and you're wasting it on, like I said, worrying about everybody else trying to get at you. Stop. It's a waste of your time. You have to get back to just acting, creating, living every day as you. Sharing your gifts with the world. There's always going to be the hater. There's always going to be the troll. There's always going to be the naysayer. There's always going to be the narcissist. There's always going to be the control freak. None of them have shit to do with you. And there's no obstacle they can build for you that God can't destroy. So don't you worry. Just continue to utilize your God-given strength and power. Amen. Amen. Let's hear what those angel messages have to say. I've talked your ear off for so long. Yeah, guys, usually these videos don't run this long. I'm fine with that. Oh, okay. All right. What did I tell you? Oh, I did want to go over my cards, right? Oh, did I already go over that? I may have forgotten. Faith. Do not lose faith. The storm clouds will soon clear, and the sun will shine once more. Heart song. What is your heart saying? Stop and listen. Your truth lies within the empty spaces between your thoughts. Your truth shines through from within your soul. Your truth is that which is eternal and unchanging. Your truth is love. Every time I see this card, I think of Happy Feet. Remember they talked about their heart song? And Happy Feet's heart song was dancing? Your heart song is you. It's never wrong when it's your heart song. It is authentically the soul purpose you were given. So it doesn't have to be the popular thing, but it has to be you. And then you can make it the popular thing. Sacred source, we, your angels, are here to remind you of your magnificence. You are literally an angel in the making, a being of eternal love and light, forever one with God, Goddess, and all creation. Don't forget who you really are. Trust. All will work out well. We, your angels, are here to nurture, protect, and heal you. Trust in the healing power of our love. We love you more than you will ever know. So please, guys, just like me, if you need to crumble today, you must crumble today. It has to happen in order for your wings to be able to emerge. I love you all so much. And I thank you for sharing your time with me. Thank you so much for your donations. Kajal and Alfonso, God bless you for your donations. You are the best. Thank you for sharing your time with me. And thank you so much for 100,000 subscribers. I'm Born Without Boundaries Tarot. I will see you guys here tomorrow for your daily tarot card reading. I will see members over on members only chat over on Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It'll probably be later in the day, probably after Central Time, after 12 afternoon, where I'll start the readings. But yeah, the daily will probably be a little bit earlier over here, just FYI. I love you guys so much, and thank you so much. I'll see you in the videos and talk to you tomorrow. Oh, yeah.